Hi, Leo, and welcome to your September reading with me, Elizabeth. I hope you're all doing really well. This is going to be good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node of the Moon. If you are cross-watching, feel free to swap around the characters. The messages may actually be for you. As always, this is a general message, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Never give up your power to a reading or to a reader. You are your own best guide and your own best intuit. So with that being said, I want to formally apologize to all Leos out there for my tardiness with your reading. I am so sorry, but I really wanted to get it out. Better late than never. So this will be good through the beginning of October. You can even timestamp it, 30 days from the day that you're seeing it, but I will still get you a very special October reading. And I'm actually going to, for the October readings, I'm going to start with Libra and then I'm going to go straight to you. So just so that you know, you're second in line for the October readings because I was so late with your reading. So, all right, let's get into your reading. I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle. We'll start out with one Oracle card and then we're going to move straight into the Tarot. I'm using Tarot of Mystical Moments and I have the Companion Oracle of Mystical Moments. I have the Tarot at the end of the rainbow, the Crystal A-Lab Oracle deck, which is an astrology lab that's made in Sedona. And I also have an Archangel deck for you. So we're just switching up the decks. I just felt like I wanted to shift the energy because the season is changing like literally in a few hours after I make this. So thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. That one wanted to come out. Highest and best messages for the Leo Collective for the end of September. Beautiful. Number 49, celebrate your wins. Everything is peachy keen. This is about celebrating yourself, your tiny triumphs, your just all of the things that you've accomplished. It's about giving yourself a pat on the back. I love this is sort of the energy of the rooster, even the hen here, like crowing at the break of dawn. So using your voice is important because these birds, they use their voice. I love the color. Like I said, everything is peachy keen. I love that so much. And at the bottom of the deck, we got success in transformation, number 13. So that's linked into the death card about transformation. So perhaps, there has been a lot of change in your life and it's been slow moving. And now, you're able to look and actually see where you're making progress. What a beautiful color. I think we'll take that one too. And then we get fearless expression. Awesome. All right. So let's get into your tarot. And this is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. All right. All right, let's see what we have here. Maybe I should take some jumpers. So we get the Page of Swords with the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Amazing. Excuse me. And since they came out together, I'm actually going to put them right in a line like that. We'll do 4 cards across. And we'll put this one here and that one there. I love this energy. It is showing where there's movement. The Page of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign. This is also the energy of winter. It's like you've graduated something, that's celebrating your wins. Some of you may have actually, just graduated from school, but you see how his hand is sort of like close to his heart, even underneath the heart, like by his rib cage. It's showing like there's a inner strength within the heart. There's something to be proud of. That's celebrating your wins. He's standing on top of this book. So it is about exploring new knowledge, having an open mind. The Page of Swords is about that beginner mind. The Page of Swords also has that fearless expression. So this is probably your energy that's coming out, is really lovely. It's as if you're sort of like on this path of something kind of new. That's the transformation. This could be like internally feeling different and having a new truth that you want to express, that you want to take out onto the proverbial road, and we see the Chariot here. I love this so much. You see how she has like the nautical shell, or an ammonite, you could call it, whichever one, but it's like that nautical shell. It's showing her connection to all that is. There's energy of the wheel. See how the wheel is there? The energy of the wheel, like turning, that there's movement. The Chariot is where, like, you have a drive, you're using your will, there's something that you really, really want, and it's a card of victory, especially with the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is such a beautiful high vibration of love. This is where the love is reciprocated. This is where it is higher love. I love that the mermaids are coming out, so you could have a connection into the mermaids. It seems like there's you know, this is a drive towards your contentment, your happiness, towards love. And then we get the 7 of Wands. Isn't this a cool deck? So the 7s are our spiritual tests and challenges, and we see it come out twice. So the Chariot, like, the test is, you know, do you have the will to move something forward? And also, is your heart on board? Like, is it something that you love? And clearly it is. Like, there's something that has really grabbed hold of your heart, that you're pushing forward, like there's no stopping you here. But the 7 comes in as like almost not a warning, but as something to be aware of. The 7 of Wands is where we ask, like, is it worth the fight? And you can see where it's a card of strength, and this actually is a card of Leo. So this is where, like, you have the strength and the perseverance to literally bend iron, you know, and it's showing your determination. With your determination, like, you can do anything. Because the page is coming out, I see this as sort of like a seeker's energy. You know, this is something that you're seeking. So let's get some more cards. There could definitely be a special relationship in your life. I love how content those two are in the water, and they have that beautiful rainbow there. I'm seeing nothing but victory here for you, and that's why it's like, celebrate your wins. The 7 of Wands is also where we feel that there is some sort of obstacle. There's something that we have to overcome, you know? So let's see what else we get. Okay, they're just falling out for you today. Yeah, so we get the 10 of Wands, where this is sort of the obstacle, the challenges that you're facing. The 2 of Wands, a lot of fire energy coming out for you. Nice. You get the double 10s. So your 10 of Cups, and then underneath that is the 10 of Pentacles. There's no stopping you. This is what I'm seeing. It is a test of your strength. Beautiful. So this is your energy, King of Wands. You're coming out in your own reading, and that's so beautiful. It's really so beautiful. There is so much success here. And so much victory, and it's like it's in your hands, you know, you're the one that's making it happen. And I feel as though with 3 10s, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the only 10 that's missing is the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is the 10 that, you know, it's the hardest 10. That's where there's painful endings, necessary endings, and they leave us just you know, in some cases devastated, but that's not here. So you get the 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness, the highest vibration of love in the minor arcana. You get the 10 of Wands, which shows like you are someone who is not afraid to take on a challenge. Really and truly, like this Page of Swords, he's so young and not very experienced. And I'm not saying that that's you, but you know, he's able to take on 10 wands, or in this case, like, you know, she's carrying this giant bouquet of flowers on her back, and she's still picking more. So it's a card of strength. It's Sagittarius energy, so much fire here. And, you know, and so all of these 10s, the 10 Pentacles, this is about, you know, family, community, stability, like really working towards everything that you've wanted, creating something so solid. It's such a solid foundation. And we almost see a nod to the wheel again, but it's almost like a tree stump, like a tree, like a log, right? and you look into the log and you see all of the different moments of your life, year after year after year. It takes a long time to build this. This is dedicated effort. This is long-term plans, right? So it isn't without challenge, but you are up for the challenge. You know, you can pull those bars back. That's how strong you are. You know, and this guy, you know, because this is like a throwback, he was somewhat of a rebel is how I'm seeing him. You know, the tattooed man. And look at his tattoos. Like, it's such a mixture of energies. He's got that huge love, right? That fierce tiger. He's got beautiful flowers and like this beautiful woman, an anchor. And then there's like a battle down there. So it's for the love. You're doing it for the love. And, you know, and there's battle in the middle of all of this. Like, it really is about your journey. And that's the Chariot, because the Chariot, because it's a vehicle, it represents a journey, that this is a journey. And it's not necessarily about the destination, because for you, you've got the whole world here, right? I love this so much. She's sitting on top of her house, right? It's like the energy of the youth. Again, you know, he's making a wish. That's the dandelion blossom, making wishes, you know, of what he wants for his life, having an open mind, using his rationale, his logic, all of the knowledge that he's learned thus far, and making that wish. And she's sort of doing the same thing. You know, this full moon that could represent this full moon in Pisces that we just had, really activating some of your dreams. So this is the girl who sort of climbs up on top of the roof of her parents' house and is staring off into the night sky, talking to the cosmos, talking to the stars, like, dear universe, what can I do? And it feels limitless. So what I'm seeing is it is about this journey. The Chariot, you know, the journey towards ultimate happiness, the journey towards a beautiful and lasting relationship, and then the struggles that come in, right? Where you're like, oh, that was a hard one. And then, you know, the weight that you carry with you, because it's something that is coming from your heart, that love there. And so you're willing to carry these things. And along the way, you may have to decide some things that you can release and let go of. The 10s are like sort of the outcome. And so there may be things that you can let go of that are no longer serving you. And, you know, and you can do that from time to time. You can do that. Like, I see this month, you're definitely going to be doing some introspection, you know, really considering things. Mercury's going retrograde. So it is that great time to be very reflective, like she is here, you know, and sort of review your progress so far. And in that, celebrating your wins, seeing how so far you have had success inside of some of the changes that you've made in your life, even as the outside world is changing, how you've still managed to have success, even though it may have been a great struggle and required so much strength. This is where you're also really tending to the garden here. You know, it's important to you. She's doing this because she loves these flowers. She really does. Otherwise, she wouldn't do it. She loves them. So again, this 10 Pentacles being the energy of, this is long-term plans. You know, it's long-term. It's not about a quick fix for you, Leo. It's not a quick fix. It's for something long-term. And here's your energy coming out, because it's almost like, you know, you're this King of Wands, right? He has a mastery over the suit of Wands, which is why the 10 came out for you, because you're mastering your own energy. You know, so I feel like you know who you are, but you're willing to kind of like take it down a notch and say, okay, let me look at the world from a new perspective. You know, let me learn something new. Let me even be a student. Let me learn from other people, whatever that looks like. It's like there's a wish, because with these, you always see that as a wish. So we start off with a wish, and you're willing to go for it, right? And you're willing to struggle for it if you have to, because you know that you're going to come out successful, these two 10s. And the King of Wands, look, he's looking toward the future. The Chariot, she's headed toward the future, but she's sort of looking at us because she's like asking us some questions. And it's the Snail. So this is a slower moving chariot. That's why I said it's long term. This chariot isn't like rushing off the way that the chariot typically does. It's a slower moving chariot. You see that big castle in the background? She's willing to go the distance, you know? And so it is about longer term plans. He's the only one that's looking toward the future. She's looking to the cosmos. The Page of Swords is even sort of he's sort of looking back. Maybe he's looking at an audience of people who are cheering him on and celebrating him. But the King of Wands is looking towards the future, and he's marching to the beat of his own drum. It's your uniqueness. It's how unique you are. It's even how individual this path is, you know? So maybe that's why, like, you need to pat yourself on the back a little bit more, because it's not that you don't have support. I'm just not seeing a lot of other people. Now, this Page of Swords could be someone else, you know, someone less experienced than you, who you're in a partnership with. If it's a love relationship, there may be an age difference, or you're sort of so like air and fire. I do love that it is compatible, because air and fire are both closely related to spirit, you know. So it may be another person, and you're doing this together, you know, and they may have a lot on their plate. If it's about a relationship, they're really juggling a lot, you know, but you two are, you're really good. I see this is really good. So let's get a few oracle cards from the same author so that we can get some additional messages. I really do love how, like I said, you're marching to the beat of your own drum. And you know what? The 10 Pentacles, he's looking toward the future as well. So it's like, there's more, you know, it's long term. This isn't a quick fix. This is about your long-term plans. So, all right, let's get a few cards. And then I think we will ask about love as well, because of the 10 of Cups, this could be about a love relationship. So let's just get a few clarifiers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Clarify this reading for us. Okay, we get a bunch, and I think we'll just take them. Beautiful, treasured memories. So this is that air energy, you know, with the balloon and the cloud. And so she's looking towards the future, but she's taking with her some beautiful memories that she has. And this sort of balloon, this ethereal balloon, is kind of keeping those memories safe. So for some of you, you may be, this Page of Swords could represent you in the past, you know, because they're both sort of holding these energies with them. You see that? And this could be you in the past, and you're sort of thinking back along your journey, you know, the journey of your soul in this lifetime. And then we get a long way home. This is a journey. It really is. This is movement. Again, this elephant here, we see an elephant. The elephant, its home, its castle is up in the sky in this hot air balloon. And there's like another hot air balloon in the distance, and then you can see where it can drop an anchor if it wants. So this is a journey for you. We get an 18 equaling a 9. So this is like things that you're wishing for, and the 35. So some of you, it's like you're a long way from where you started. You know, you've come a long way, and that's why, you know, there's success inside of this transformation. You've really come a long way. And then we get real-time energy. I love when Spirit does this, change of seasons. So yes, here's the reflection. Here's the sort of realization of your own journey. It's as if you're having an awakening around your own life and how far you've come. I just keep hearing how far you've come, even though it may have felt very slow and at times very arduous. It's like you've come such a long way. And here's the change of seasons coming in. You know, this is where the energy is shifting. And then we get stranded. I might have to clarify that. So number 44, which is an angel number. And I think for that one, let's actually read from the book. So misdirection, misjudgment, and fear of failure. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. This card asks, how did the ship get there? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel, right? At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance, or we are so intimidated that we never begin again. Failure is a necessary part of success. And so it's a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on its ship. So for some of you, you know, there may be, this is why you're sort of, I'm feeling like you're very reflective about your own journey, and sort of looking back about, like, you know, how far you've come is going to be important for you this month, and to celebrate your wins, because you have come such a long way, Leo. And perhaps there is something that's actually changing in your life, inside of one of the structures of your life, and it may be throwing you for a loop, you know? So I feel like this is a message from Spirit about to be brave. That's the King of Wands. He knows exactly what he wants, and he goes for it. You know, he's determined. There's no fear within him. So I feel like it's a message for some of you that even if, you know, you have made some mistakes, the Seven of Wands, and you've had to fight your way through them, or if maybe you've picked up a little too much along the way, stretched yourself too thin, and then weren't able to complete a task, that's okay. It's Spirit's way of, I don't know, almost telling you, like, go easy on yourself, Leo. Like, cut yourself a little bit of slack, you know? So even as we go into Mercury retrograde, if you are in that space of remembering, right, reviewing, it can be very analytical, Mercury retrograde, that Spirit's really saying to you, like, it is okay. Like, anything that you haven't quote unquote succeeded at was really there to help you learn something. You know, I see you as very, very determined and very strong, but you know, it doesn't mean that this energy sort of can't creep in, you know, where, oh, like, whoops, it's like a whoops. That's what I see when I feel like the captain of this ship is like, you guys, whoops, like, you know. So you can get down, though you may have to abandon the ship, you know. And so for some of you, that's a specific message. Even with the Ten of Wands, like I said, there may be something that you have to let go of, and to march on and to march forward. So all right, let's move on to and I want to see what was at the bottom. Butterfly garden. There's your transformation. You know, there's your transformation. The butterflies symbolize transformation. So you are becoming something new. Your life is becoming something new. It's so sweet. I love that. And again, celebrate your wins. And I wanted to show you at the bottom of the deck from these 4 cards was the Ace of Pentacles. So really fear not. Like, when growth wants to happen, when Mother Earth wants to grow something, it will literally grow through rocks. You see that? So what is meant to be will never miss you. And I also like see this ace as like a love union, or maybe a parent and child, a teacher and a student. Like, there's 2 little sprouts there, 2 different things, you know, 2 very distinct opportunities are there for you, and nothing can stop it. That's what they're telling me. Nothing can stop it. So not even your small failures, you know, which I don't even like the word failure for that reason, or mistake, because I feel that everything is there to serve us, even so much as in learning a lesson, you know, so that we're wiser and so that we do better the next time. But I see so much heart with you, you know, which isn't surprising, and such a beautiful wish that you have. So, all right, let's get, and underneath the Ace of Pentacles was the 4 of Swords, and they're telling me to dream a big dream. Not dream a little dream, dream a big dream. Get some rest and dream a big dream, because there are messages that are coming to you. You see that? And about that ace. So let's do some messages from the tarot at the end of the rainbow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Highest and best messages for my dear Leo. And these cards are very different from these cards, but I really wanted to use these for your reading. So let's ask about love for Leo. Spirit, please help me guide my beautiful Leos with regards to love. Let's see where you're at with love, since that 10 of Cups came out, and the Chariot's about victory, and the 10 of Pentacles is about family and building and long-term relationships. Tell me about love for Leo for the rest of September. Okay, they want me to cut it there. I see who's at the bottom. You're going to be very happy. Nice. Double Ace of Pentacles. So it was at the bottom of the deck. Now it's the first card out. Beautiful opportunity in love. If you're in relationship, this is you and your partner, like taking it to the next level. It's a higher level commitment. It's getting real. Okay, that's what they're telling me. It's getting real. And then we get the Devil. Uh-oh. So maybe that's some of the fear. It's like there is this beautiful energy, and then the Devil swoops in. So let's clarify that. Strength. I like it. I like it a lot. Hanged Man. Nice. Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. So there's the Seven of Wands again. So this may be some of the sort of struggle inside of this relationship. I feel like it may be somewhat of an internal battle. Six of Swords. And there's your Page of Swords again. So for some of you, gosh, what an interesting energy. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress. So I feel like this is your energy, Leo, you know, full of love, wanting to grow something. That's the Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to say it. I feel as though if you're in a partnership, there may be some battling. Like, it's like there's this beautiful opportunity for a relationship, and then boom, there's like an obstacle in the way. There's a fear. There's something that's requiring you to face some kind of because this is the 8 is a card, Strength is a card of Leo. So this is your energy of like having to almost like tame your inner beast and really work on having patience. I'm hearing patience with this person. It does feel sort of stuck. It's like the energy of love is right there. It's right there. You can almost feel it, but something is holding you back. And I do feel that it's this Page of Swords. They are too much in their head here. This is you with all of the love, the compassion, the tenderness, really having a deep love for this person. In this reading, you know, it was the King and the Page. In this reading, it's the Queen and the Page. So there is a lot of love, and for some reason, they battle you. It's like they're in resistance, and I feel as though they have some work to do. And that's the energy of a queen or a king being with a page, that they do have some work to do. So we get the Empress with the 8 of Swords and then the 7 of Swords. So this is a harder, you know, a harder love reading. Let's get some oracle cards for that. I'm going to use the Crystal A-Lab. It's really requiring you to, like, they're testing you is what I'm hearing. Because it feels like, you know, that 10 of Cups, like, oh my God, this could be such a great relationship. You really care for them. You know, they've made their way into your heart. You may be offering them something, but they're fighting you every step of the way. And this is where I'm feeling like, because the Six of Swords we usually see going that way, but in this case, the Six of Swords is going this way. It's like they are going to make their way back to you because they're headed in your direction. But they're sort of like, I'm feeling like some kind of a sadness from them. I'm feeling as though they may not feel that they are enough for you. You know what I mean? Like, here you are, this beautiful Queen of Cups, right? And the King of Wands. So you're loving and so attractive, and you know, you've got everything to offer them. They may not quite feel that they're enough for you, and it comes across as like very defensive. And so when they fight with you, Devil with the Seven of Wands, and you sort of stand your ground, you know, you stay in your power, then they sort of regret it and then they come back. Does that make sense? It's like, it's interesting. So let's get a few cards from the Crystal A-Lab Oracle and see what is going on with this person for you, Leo. What is their blockage here? What is this person's blockage? Highest and best messages. Thank you, Spirit. Ice. Wow. So they go cold. Be able to play and open to learn. So the Page of Swords is open to learn. But for them, it's like there's a stubbornness of maybe not wanting to learn from you. Like you have so much wisdom to offer them. And yes, the shadow of your own soul. This energy tests your self-love, perseverance to succeed, and trust in yourself. So they really do struggle, you know, with trusting themselves. They really do struggle with their self-worth. And so therefore, they may not be as expressive as you, because the Queen of Cups, she's going to express her love all over the place to whomever she loves. The Page of Swords, he may be snippy and like say really stupid things that he doesn't mean and later regrets. And that's their shadow. And all right, so let's get some messages for you. Please tell us for our King of Wands, Queen of Cups, with you regarding this relationship for the rest of September. What message do you have for Leo? What does Leo need to know the most? That one wants to come out. Ethereal body. True healing is relearning the way we are designed by the universe in the physical. And that's number 3, linked into this Empress. So this, it's like, I don't know, you're in the they're in the shadow and you're up in the ethers. So how can you meet in the middle, you know, because it's almost like you're operating on a different frequency. And let's get the one off the top. And lava, reflect, go within, grow, and build. So lava is the energy of the volcano. We see the volcano erupting there. Isn't this a cool deck? It's a number 23. So this would sort of come, you know, at the end of the major arcana if it were tarot. It's the energy of fire, which is your energy. So it's almost like, for me, this is an explosion. It's a volatile energy. This is where there could be, you know, strength. Like there could be where you just kind of really give them an ultimatum, speak your piece. And when the lava flows, it basically, it destroys the land around it to create something new. So it will, you know, kill off a lot of the vegetation, but then it creates something totally new. Like, you know, years and years later, that soil is so incredibly ripe, you know, where you can really grow on that land. So it's almost, and that's Scorpio energy there. See that Scorpio sign there? So, this really is about, you know, like destruction in a sense so that you can rebuild. So you may really be like you know, having to meditate a lot on this with the ethereal body, having to really look within. That's what the lava is saying, to reflect. It's Mercury retrograde. So that can also be this energy of the Page of Swords. Like as we get in, we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, Page of Swords. Like you know, it may be a lot of miscommunication, you know, and that's the devil. Maybe the devil is the miscommunication. I don't think that they're capable of telling you like how they really feel right now. So let's get a card for the union. So it may be a miscommunication for some of you, because don't forget the lead card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is coming from, you know, the giants of the earth. It's a big ace. So there is an opportunity. You do love them, you know, and I feel like for them, they're going through something. They feel stuck. They feel so stuck. And it seems like they can't surrender to that. So let's get 2 cards for the relationship. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Please help me guide Leo with regards to this relationship for the rest of September going into October. So this is the unifying energy. Beautiful. We get Earth and solar eclipse. Okay, this is super weird because I have shuffled these cards a bunch of times. And this morning I did a reading on my Instagram and these 2 cards came out. So good things are coming. The solar eclipse is about revelations. It's about, you know, new beginnings, powerful change. But for now, it's like getting grounded. They may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I'm feeling that they're very stubborn. They're like, he looks stubborn. Look at him. He's so stubborn. He almost can't admit when he's wrong. So they're very stubborn. And this is about demanding more for yourself and from yourself. It's your energy. It's a number 19, like the Sun card in the tarot. So this is your energy of demanding more from yourself and from the people around you. This is a test of your strength. That's why we got strength. It comes out when you need it. It comes out when you're being tested. This is a test of your strength. And, you know, it's a test of your strength to resolve the situation, achieve your dreams, your chariot, your long-term plans. You know, this person really may, like, there's definitely love here. The 10 of Cups came out, but they may just be really going through a very hard time, and they're too stubborn to admit that they're wrong, to ask, to be vulnerable. They can't. I'm just keep hearing they can't admit when they're wrong, but like they get so upset with themselves. It's really interesting. They really do get very upset with themselves. So, all right, Leo. So that was for those of you in a relationship. Let's get you an angel card. But on other fronts, Leo, you know, it's all golden. I see so many good things for you. So many good things. Oh, look, Leo. So this is for those of you that are resonating with this relationship energy. Excuse me. You get Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved. So, you know, this is Spirit's way of telling you that they see this as an important union for you and that you're being supported to work on this, just so you know. And at the bottom of the deck, Metatron's coming in to help you kind of clear your chakras, because this is a lot of density that can build up. If you've been arguing a lot, if there's been weird energy, you know, it's going to vary for all of you. That Archangel Metatron wants to be there to help you clear all of your energy field and your chakras. The violet ray, you can call on the violet ray. You can use the sacred geometry of the Merkaba. The chariot is associated with the Merkaba because it's your vehicle for ascension. So Metatron is also a guide for twin flame. If this is a divine counterpart, divine union, twin flame, soulmate, what have you, Metatron wants to be there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up these relationship cards and I'm going to let you see the original reading for those of you who want to just get back to the original energy, and then we'll pull a new angel card. So we'll sort of just review this real fast and see what you're doing. At the bottom of the pull for your unifying energy was hearth. These are the people that feel like home and hearth. A group of energies, the heart of a group of energies signifies balance of leadership and truth. Rainbow blessings here. Fire energy with the rainbow. That's almost like the pink flame, the violet flame. You can call on Saint Germain. You can call on Archangel Zadkiel, Metatron, Raguel, Archangel Shamuel. So this is someone who's part of your soul family. And you're definitely, you know, if it's resonating, like you're going through it with them. So let's just get back to the original, okay? And let's get an Archangel card for all of the Leos that are relating to this general message here about your forward movement and all of these beautiful things that you have going on. So thank you, angels. Highest and best message for Leo. And this is where that Page of Swords is sort of more your energy, okay? And we'll get you an astrology card as well. Clairsentience. So Archangel Raguel is coming out again. So definitely this angel is with the Leo collective. Now he's telling you to trust how you feel. Clairsentience. That's clear feeling. That was that Queen of Cups that we saw. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you are very clairsentient. That's why we saw the Queen of Cups come out. Trust your feeling right now. Trust how things make you feel and let that be a guiding force as you move forward. And we get prosperity, which goes so well with your 10 of Pentacles, you know, that you have prosperity. 2 of Wands is where you're planning and making decisions, and the prosperity that's there is beautiful from Ariel. She's bringing you a lot of gold, right? And the cornucopia. So it says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. The King of Wands follows his intuition, right? He knows, you know, he's really good like that. So you have a lot of prosperity coming to you. It's really, really beautiful. Like you're really getting your life in such a nice place, especially with that Ace of Pentacles coming up at the bottom there. So let's just move these up. And I'm going to get you one of those astrology cards as well. And then we will put Archangel Raguel right there for you. All right, so let's just shuffle these real fast. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Please help me guide Leo, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Ariel. Oh, you got a bunch. Okay, I like it a lot. You get sound. Beautiful. So this is actually Sagittarius here. And it says, let the raw burn into a healing for further clarity. You will get through this. Sound. So sound healing may be important. We see the sun. You see that? So there's your energy. I love these colors so much. How fabulous are they? So sound, it's also like, you know, Page of Swords, you know, it's about being very mindful about your speech. Your words cast spells. Every thought, every word and sentence that we speak, it actually stays in the universe forever, you know? And so the Page of Swords can sort of be a beginner communicator. So it may just be like a warning this month with Mercury going retrograde to pay attention to your voice and the words that you use. Music is going to be very healing for you. You might be going to some sound healings and things like that. Play your music, sing, you know, whatever that looks like for you. And also listening. So listening to the sounds of nature, whatever that is that you may be clairaudient as well, because you got clairsentient. So with sound, you may actually be clairaudient this month too, for the rest of the month into October. Yes, we get the Wheel of Fortune. And I felt that right away from this Chariot, like amazing. And then we also got dark, and we'll talk about that. I love that energy. So yes, you have the Wheel of Fortune. May your fortune be what you seek. So here's the wheel coming in for you. Blessings. It's beautiful. And it's interesting because she has your North Node. I think she's got Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus there, which is so interesting. And this is number 10. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. So she's showing all of the, or is that Leo? Sorry. Yes, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. And those are sort of those four figures that we see in the Wheel of Fortune. So you are being guided forward by the universe. Jupiter is coming in with a blessing. That's your Ace of Pentacles with prosperity. So your money looks really, really good. Your options, you know, for abundance and for money look really good. And then we get dark, which I love, because now that it's the autumn equinox, right? And we saw this change of seasons here. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, this is where it's like, okay, let's embrace, especially for Leo, let's embrace as we get into fall and the days are growing shorter, the nights are growing longer, and we can like get really cozy with the darkness, expressing the pure mental energy of being wise and all-knowing by trusting the process. Dark. I love this. And I believe that might be Capricorn there that's represented. So you are being asked, you know, to look at some of the shadow, even for those of you in that relationship, to really look at some of the shadow and sit with it. This is where the seasons are changing and there's beautiful blessings that are on the way for you, Leo. So really know that, you know, and accept these gifts because you've definitely earned them. So, all right, Leo, that was your message. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so very much for your patience. If you've stuck with me and didn't unsubscribe, you're amazing. I thank you so very much. And for those of you who are new to this channel, please do hit the like button. For all of you, it really does help me. And for those of you who are new and stuck around, I hope that you'll subscribe. If anyone's looking for personal session, I open up my personals again on October 1st, so you can book an appointment if you'd like. Email me at elizabethlight1111@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Elizabeth Light Tarot. I do readings there as well. You can send me a message and, you know, even just for an inquiry. And if you mention this reading, I will give you a friends and family discount. So there's no obligation. It's all in divine flow. I love you so much, Leo. Take really, really good care, and I will talk to you all soon. Namaste.